Hi, welcome, John here. It is the, 15th vlog? That's crazy. I just wanted to say hi. It is Saturday. I've got some things that I'm doing today. I found this awesome oak bookcase for a decent amount online that I've got to bring up into my flat, it's oak, it's heavy, and that's, 4 floors. So that's going to be fun. I got to figure out how to do that. Yesterday, I think I've said this before, but I practice a Wim Hof meditation. You know, he does his breathing and also the cold showers. So I do the breathing in the morning, and I do a cold shower followed by a cold bath. But I did some wild swimming yesterday. Where I live is this firth or fjord that comes from the North Sea into the Tay Firth, and we were there at the beach, and it was warm, like so warm here in Scotland, like I don't know, like 18, 19, 20 degrees Celsius, and the water just felt so enticing. I'm like, no, I need to go into it. So whenever I go to the beach, I just wear like shorts that I know that I can get into the water without being soaking wet. And I think it's about 8 degrees Celsius in the water. So I don't know, was that like 40 degrees Fahrenheit? And it's so relaxing. And of course, like, you start out cold, but then something happens and I think your capillaries, they get really small and they constrict, and so they don't let you feel the cold. But it's so refreshing. It changes. It's like it helps reduce your inflammation in your body. It's fantastic. So I've been doing that. And lately, I've been really obsessed with Scrum. And Scrum is normally done in teams, where you could have kind of a, I think they call it like a Scrum Master and Product Owner, which is just effectively like somebody that helps keep things moving, and then somebody that really knows how, like, everything that needs to happen in terms of what's being produced. So you normally have it with people, but I am not doing it with people. I'm doing it with myself. So I've just been doing Scrum on my own. So I've just, ran through the wall. Like, I put a bunch of brown paper up on the wall with blue tack, and then I have a ton of Post-its on there, and sort of organized under like epic. I think they're called epics and stories, but organized under certain specific things that have a lot of subtasks that need to happen. So I've been doing that, and rather than thinking, oh, I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to do that, like a proper sort of Gantt chart of things, this is more like, here's everything that I want to do, and what do I think I can do today or this week, and then you do that, and then you can sort of see how fast you're getting those things done. And I feel like I've just been so much more productive without being really crazy, because you know how sometimes if you want to be productive, you've got to be like really intense, and this is what has to be done, and we have a tight schedule. This is more, I'm doing a lot of things, but I'm also not worried about it. It's awesome. I love it. So I've been kind of really thinking about that, and even the way I do like my dishes. Do I, if you have dirty dishes, do you empty your dishwasher first, which I have a dishwasher, or do you rinse off your dishes in preparation for the dishwasher? Well, because I have a small kitchen, it actually makes more sense for me to make sure that I have room to work, and so rinsing off. So I had to pause it to interact with somebody. Scrum. I love it. To me, it's literally been a whole like shift in how I'm getting things done and how I'm doing tasks, and it's like I don't know if you've ever seen something where they say, look, if you want to lose weight, first thing you could do is start writing down everything you eat, or just write down everything you do, make a list, and then because you're taking a step back from doing that, you actually start thinking about what you're doing. And I know it sounds really weird to be like, oh, you should think about what you do. In one part of the brain, we're like, well, I'm always doing that. I'm always thinking about what I do because I'm doing my life. But then I think there's this element where it's like, take a further step back, try and look at things at a higher level, like 10,000 feet in the air type of thing, and get an idea. What are you doing that's adding value in your life? Now, value is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what you value. But if what you're doing is not adding the value to your life that you want, then it doesn't make sense to keep doing it. Now, how do we know what things we're doing daily is actually adding value? I think that's where you start looking at different methodologies of managing your own personal projects, your own corporate projects, or your business projects. And to me, learning about agile methodologies and Scrum, whilst it's heavily used in software development, in the tech industry, it's applicable to manufacturing. It's just applicable to anything. Think about anything that you want to do, any complex task or complicated task. It takes effort and it takes planning. So how do you know what things to do when? And to me, looking at it from a Scrum perspective, awesome, just really cool. So I totally recommend doing Scrum, working with Scrum in however you want to get through parts of your day. I think it's so helpful. And for example, today I've got a list of things, but not lists. I put them on Post-its on my fridge. So for example, I want to vacuum, I want to mop, I want to finish the laundry, and I want to bring up my new bookcase. I'm going to go get a day bed, and so that's on the list as well. I have a desk that I want to sell, so I want to put that on Gumtree, and then I want to put that in my van because it's a better place for storage. Now, I could say I'm going to do that at 10, 11, 12, but I've never been able to stick to a schedule like that. But having it here's the things I want to do, and then do them. Now, I'm gonna say at, I don't know, in an hour, that's when I'm going to start. I'm not going to add anything new to that list. The list that I have now is the list that I will focus on. That allows me to focus on one task at a time, and when I'm done with that task, I don't have to then sit back at the drawing board and think about, oh, what else am I doing? It's I already know what I'm doing. I just grab another Post-it, and that's what I focus on. And that process allows you to get more things done without straining your mind, without losing your creative energy. And that's what's important to me, is keeping that creative juice going. So, to conclude today, I've been working with Scrum. It's been helping me get through aspects of my life, and I've only really been focusing on it for a week. And immediately I could see that even if I'm not doing it perfectly, because I've just started, it helps me organize my life, and I'm getting more things done that I want to get done. So I recommend it. Have a look. Google Scrum. How do I do Scrum in my personal life? Google Scrum and Sutherland, like Donald Sutherland, but J.J. Sutherland. So, totally recommend it. See if it helps you in your life. See if it helps you accomplish more that you want to get done, and stay happy doing it. And that's what I wanted to say today. Okay. So if you like this, hit the notifications. Yeah. Hit the button that says notify you of new content. Subscribe, like, button. It's funny that it's a button because there's no actual buttons unless you're clicking a mouse. Okay, there are buttons. Forget that. All right. See you, everybody. Bye.